Aloha and welcome everyone to Zatco's very first workshop. We are so happy that you can join us. Today we will be discussing and learning about how we can prevent type 2 diabetes and live a healthy lifestyle, and especially around the holidays. Did you ever want to do something so bad, but you felt like something was holding you back? Yes, there's lots to go out and explore, and why let it stop you? Health is something that we all have and is vital to how we feel, think, do daily activities, and more. Diabetes is a serious condition that primarily affects how our bodies turn our food into energy. For our bodies to create this type of energy is through food we consume, which creates sugar. When we make too much sugar, then our bodies send out insulin. Insulin is a guide that helps the sugar to make the right amount of energy that our body needs. This doesn't sound that bad, but when someone has diabetes, their body either opposes to insulin or does not produce enough insulin so that their body can stabilize and have the right amount of energy. Picture it as your body representing a car and your gas tank and the fuel of that car representing the energy that your body needs. Type 2 diabetes can be attained later in life after birth. The Mayo Clinic taught type 2 diabetes used to be known as adult onset diabetes, but today more children are being diagnosed with the disorder, probably due to the rise in childhood obesity. There's no cure for type 2 diabetes, but losing weight, eating well, and exercising can help manage the disease. If diet and exercise aren't enough to manage your blood sugar level well, you may also need diabetes medications or insulin therapy. Now we will go ahead and watch this video on how we can manage our sugar levels and possibly prevent diabetes. Thanks to Harvard, we have this video too. Go. All right, so now we'll just move on to our activity portion. Please grab a piece of paper. You should have been handed one, or you may grab one as well right now, and also a writing utensil. All right, so on one side of the paper, draw a circle, and then draw another circle overlapping each other like so. Oops, sorry, here we go, like so. Now write on the left circle things that you love to eat or things that you love. And on the right side, write things that are good for your body based on what you know. Okay. And in the middle, there's, you can also write, put things that you would like to eat that would be helpful for your body. Now, you can write a few things there. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay. And if anyone has questions or some comments that they'd like to add throughout our workshop today, please feel free to just let us know or just say it. And, this is an open discussion for all of us, and we're all here to learn together. Okay, so before we start our discussion, I will go ahead and share you an example. Here's just a few things that I put on my list. Put things that I love to eat: fruits, desserts, of course, salads, chicken. There's a lot more to this list, but this is just a short one. And then things that are good for my body on the right side: fruits, salads, vegetables, seafood, grains. In the middle, I felt like some of the things that I felt that could be helpful for my body is, personally, I should eat more fruit and vegetables, and then seafood, also grain. But what's interesting is, you can actually compare the things that you love to eat. Some of those things can actually be good for you as well. So, I mean, you're on the right track. But if not, like, we're all here there's so many goals. Like I have to eat more fruit, and I would like to eat some seafood and grain as well. So now I will give us 5 minutes to share and have a discussion with our group members, or we're welcome to all just discuss as a group. And while you are listening, you are welcome to add some ideas to your list, and if you think or hear of anything you may like to try. I'll go ahead and start the timer, and we'll go from there. All right, well, I hope everyone had some great discussions, and I hope we added some more things to our list. Okay, so the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, offers a lot of tips about diabetes meal planning and have useful information that you may need or may find helpful. Below here, I inserted the website, so you're welcome to get more info on that at the end of our workshop here. And there's a lot of tools on there. Some of them are counting carbs. You can learn about the plate method or different types of meal planning. So I thought it was very interesting. I want to extend an invitation to you. I invite you to write a goal you have for this week in helping you maintain your diabetes, help you fight it. Let's commit to this. And because I care about you, I will follow up and see how things are going in 2 weeks. I know that it may be difficult to do these at times, but I know you can do it. You being here today shows that you care about yourself, and it shows that you can do it. This is just a step. I believe in you, and now you just have to believe in yourself. In closing, I want you to know that you are important and that doing these little changes can help you feel more confident and go on that adventure you've been waiting for. I believe in you. Again, if you need any help or any information or have some questions, please feel free to contact me and visit us at www.zatco.org. And I appreciate you all for joining us today, and I hope you all stay safe. Thank you, and mahalo.